I am Gambit017, and today I am joined by a special guest.
Who is it? Tell me.
I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
Me?
Who are you, special guest?
I don't know. I come from some faraway land in some faraway country that was not part of Ivalice.
Oh, well. Who are you? We don't need you anyway then.
Yeah, it's true. I'm Commander Useless from the TFP channel. Hooray!
Yes, he is. Thank you so much for joining me, sir. And today we are playing, as if you couldn't see the screen when I started, Final Fantasy Tactics.
And apparently the sort of intro is kind of playing in the background.
Yeah.
I hope there's no voice in the background. It's going like explaining
look.
everything. Oh, hey, there it is. Got it.
Alrighty. Well, we'll just let it run through.
I remember this.
This is one of my favorite PlayStation games that I don't think I ever played it on the PlayStation. I think I always played it via emulator in
Really?
some way, shape, or form.
Well, it was kind of the same for me. I had a totally legit disc that I borrowed from someone. It was totally legit because it was all blank. It had like this black text on it that said Final Fantasy Tactics. So, you know, totally the real thing. And I played it on my
Oh,
ship's
of course.
PlayStation. And I actually didn't like it at first because I was like, oh, it's 2D. Pfft, screw this game.
No, I enjoyed this game the first time I ever played it. One of the classes, as we'll get into it when we get to that point, I feel is completely underappreciated.
Oh, yeah. We'll explain as we go, but
Yeah.
needless to say, I picked it up again a couple of years later, and I was like, oh my god, this is the best strategy game I've ever played.
Yeah, I think when I bought my first laptop, I went ahead and got an emulator and pulled it up, and then that's when I really started playing the heck out of it, because I was a huge fan of 7 and 8,
Oh, yeah.
and some of the earlier ones too. I remember as a youngin' on the old Super NES playing Final Fantasy 2, which is actually now Final Fantasy 4.
Yeah.
But, so anything that had to do with Final Fantasy, I would just pick up and play. And Tactics was completely different, but was right up my alley.
Some of my friends were like, why do you play that game? The battles are like 20 minutes long. I'm like, yeah, well, that's the fun. It's strategic, it's tactical, hence Final Fantasy Tactics.
Tactics, yeah.
But, you know, my friends were all jocks. I don't know why jocks hung out with a computer geek who was also overweight, but I didn't have many friends, okay? God damn it.
Hey, at least you had friends to spend time with, you know.
Yeah, we never play video games, though, so I was the best at Soul Edge because I played against no one.
Well. Oh, but as I said, this game has... I'm trying to remember how many sequels it has.
Technically none, but then there were the advanced games.
True. Because my first thought was to A2, which DS, if I remember right.
I think so. And then there was Tactics Advance on Game Boy Advance.
That's right. For some reason, I forget about that one. I've played both of those.
I never...
Nothing beats the original.
Yeah, like, those were very obviously geared towards kids, whereas the actual Final Fantasy Tactics story on the PlayStation is more geared towards drama. It's interesting, actually.
Yeah, it actually took me with Tactics Advance and A2. It took me a couple tries just to get into it. I don't know why, but it just... Once I got into it, I had so much fun playing it and beating it. And
I don't know, like, the deciding factor for me, I was just playing along, I'm like, well, I can kind of get used to this. And then they introduced the judges, and then I hated my life.
Oh, I hated the judges. Oh my gosh.
And I don't know if anyone who's watching this ever played those particular games, but let me tell you, when there's an asshole sitting in a corner of a map telling you what you may and may not do, that just pisses me off. It's a battle. Just let me fight.
In this battle, you may not use magic that affects more than one square.
You may not use swords. Why?
Well, not use swords one I can always get around, because I guess I'll go ahead and mention it now. The class I felt was underrated was archers.
Archers.
Yeah, I could go through a entire squad full of archers.
Archers.
Yeah.
And that's in the advanced games or this one?
Both, actually.
Really? Yes, I have a friend who played this a lot as well. He never finished it, but he played with I think, 1 or 2 archers in his group, and he always said, like, archers are badass, and blah, 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 and I never really used archers.
You level up an archer to full levels, and you can almost one-shot anybody from across the map.
I guess. I mean, with charge, maybe?
Yeah, exactly. Charge, you get charge leveled up all the way. Woo!
Are we renaming the main character?
No.
Very strangely named Ramza.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave Ramza the way he is. You saw, I don't know if you were reading while we were gallivanting around.
I hope you did.
Yeah. There's Ramza, and then the protagonist, Delthea.
That's okay. I can't really pronounce his last name. I just say Boo-hoo.
Bellevue or something like that.
Boo-hoo. That's what I said.
Let's see. Do I want to stick?
Just hit a random number. Where's the die? I don't have a die. Damn it.
Oops, wrong way.
April 1st. Perfect.
Hey, actually, you know what? Let's do that.
Beautiful. Your birthday is a lie.
The next one's going to come out on April 1st, 2016. So.
Suddenly, it explains his whole life.
April Fool's joke. All right.
Back before Square Enix existed.
Oh God.
I mean,
Square Enix. Yeah.
I don't mind them too much, but you know, I kind of miss Square. I played some Enix games too, but yeah.
I think the merger of those companies produced some great games, but also got away from had some great games get away from them.
Yeah. Like Final Fantasy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, my opinion, 7 is the best. 8 was good too, and then from 9 on, it kind of started going downhill. Especially when they got rid of the turn-based aspect.
What do they call it? Like the active time battle system?
Yeah. Oh, I can't stand them. I can't, and I haven't played any of the newer ones because of it.
Yeah. I mean, did you guys even play 13? I hope you didn't. Because I did. I got it for my birthday a few years back, and it was bad.
No, I never played. I have not played anything beyond 10.
Okay, 10 was pretty good. 10 was one of my favorites, if not my favorite, actually. It's a hard choice to make, because there's a lot of good games in this series, so, you know, just take my word for that.
And the only reason I actually played 10 was for Blitzball, because it was fun.
Some people hate it, some people love it. It's like sushi.
Yeah. So I never actually beat 10. I never beat 9. I couldn't really get into the storyline of 9.
Oh, man, my friend loves 9. And to be fair, I kind of like the fallback from 8 back to a more medieval style. It was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. But 8 was wonderful. I thought the premise of 8 was great, especially the final battle, which I will not spoil for anyone who has not played it. But the premise was good. And in 7, I mean, there's not much more you can say about 7 that hasn't already been said.
I don't really know what to add, honestly. I mean, I played 7. I played 7 a lot. The first time I played it, I was like, I don't know, 12. And I beat the game at like level 48. And it was barely possible because I'm awful. Like, when I was a kid, I was bad at video games.
First time I beat 7, I made the mistake of not using the stave stone in Sephiroth's cave.
Yeah.
So I was like, my friends were like, oh my god, you didn't save. If you die, you gotta start from the top of the cave. And I'm like, and I just won't die.
I'm like, bitch, please, I played Dark Souls. Actually, that didn't happen, but that's what I would say nowadays.
Yeah, no, that's what you definitely would say nowadays.
But I did use it, but I used it like right at the start anyways, because I'm stupid, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
But this game is quite different, and
yes.
Speaking of this game, are you gonna give the soldiers any particular names?
I might. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Because honestly, you should pull names from people you know or people like that would kind of reference what you've been doing. Maybe even some from your other XCOM playthrough.
I might rename a couple people. If someone wants to be a certain class or something, just let me know.
Oh, I want to be one.
Oh, what do you want to be?
I want to be an oracle that's later going to turn into a knight, but still use yin-yang magic. But we'll deal with that later.
Oh, yeah.
Because nobody knows what I'm talking about, presumably.
Not yet, at least. Alright, Princess, let's go. It's time to go.
Now, is it pronounced Ovelia or Ovelia?
I want to say Ovelia.
Ovelia.
And then Argius.
Agrias is what I've always called her.
Eh.
Agrias? Agrias?
Yeah.
The Holy Knight.
The guards have already arrived.
They're not even here. It's just a big old guy. Priest. That's his name.
Priest.
Yeah, stop giving us trouble and stop praying. Let's go.
Hey, look.
Look, it's the blonde chick.
the black...
That's the protagonist, who's not really a chick, but it looks like it.
That's the Black Knight.
The
Before
Black Knight.
His encounter with King Arthur.
Your arm's off. No, it isn't.
What's going on? It's been nearly an hour.
Don't be rude. And he has a funny name. Gaffgarian. Gaff. What's a gaff for? Do you think people call it Gaffy? Gaffy Guck? Gaffy Guck. Yes, that's his name.
Gaffy Guck. Yeah, alrighty. It's an urgent issue. Apparently not urgent enough if we've been standing outside for an hour.
Yeah. What the hell are we waiting for anyway?
Alrighty, so the rune is even among the Hatuken.
Hakuten.
Hakuten.
Hokuten? The Order of the Northern Sky, okay?
Whatever.
That's their name, the Order of the Northern Sky.
It's not even them, they're just mercenaries hired by them.
Close enough.
Yeah, well. What? How dare you?
Also, I was really pissed off when I played this the first time because both Gaffgarian and Agrias have classes you can never obtain.
Yeah.
Sad face.
But you can eventually defeat them. Maybe.
No spoilers.
Sometimes.
No spoilers.
Right.
I know what you did there.
You can't get them regularly.
Shall we say.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hidden characters in this game, though.
Yes, there are.
Some less hidden than others, some impossible to find without, a strategy guide. Or an immense amount of luck.
Go with God. You too, Simon.
Simon Belmont. It all makes sense now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. The enemy. Who is the enemy? Could it be the Order of the Southern Sky? Nah. Impossible.
Could be this Prince Goltana guy?
Goltana.
What one must do to make money? Ugh, I can't read today, apparently.
That's okay. You're American. I understand.
Well, Ramsey, you have a problem too?
I'm no longer a knight, just a mercenary like you. I think they gave him a really deep voice in the PlayStation Portable remake.
Yeah.
It's just weird. I just remember that line. Delita. Oh god, what happened? It's like you've been smoking cigarettes for 60 years.
I'm no longer a knight, I'm just a mercenary, but later on in the game, you can make him a knight again if you want to.
Yeah, I usually do.
Like,
that or a monk.
Change. Oh god.
That's heresy right there, man. It's heresy, come on.
I think she was listening to our commentary, that's why she said it.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Alrighty.
I'm sad to say that this introductory battle actually doesn't introduce anything. You get to control one character and the rest is automated. Oh boy.
Yep.
Welcome to the most boring fight in the game. Brace yourselves.
Crested a black lion? What's wrong with Prince Goltana? He's such an idiot. So you want to start a war?
You hear that, guys? He is such a baka.
I'm assuming knave is basically their derogatory term in this age.
I like to say bitch, but knave works too.
Yeah. She is a princess, or that beautiful face of yours will be scarred forever. So you try to flirt with her or threaten her?
Both.
At the same time.
Gaffgarian enters the scene. Fool!
Idiots attack head on.
At least I didn't tell him to fly.
True. Leave this to us.
Can't make money that way. See?
Hey, it's like you do.
It's almost like I played this 100 times before. Also, somehow your companion is named Rad.
Well, he's just a rad kind of dude.
And I think in this version it's really strange, but Rad is like a squire black mage. It's really strange.
Missions for winning, defeat all enemies.
Ready? Fight! And everyone walks in place, except Gaffgarian, because he's too cool for that stuff.
Kill them all, don't leave any survivors.
Sudden turnaround.
Hey, nonsense, there's no need to kill them.
Just slap them on the flat side with their blade, it'll be fine.
This is what Goltana wants us to do, just let them go.
Why would he send troops to get killed? To start a war. Okay, so it's kind of hard to tell what's going on here, but I think maybe you can make a good explanation when it's your turn.
The Black Knight is attacking with his Dark Sword and hits the guy for 42 damage and gains 42 health.
Well, I saw that.
Basically means he's unkillable. Hey,
there we
look,
go.
I get to go.
Now you can explain what everything does.
Specify the point to move with the circle button.
If you ever played a tactical RPG before, it's pretty straightforward. You move, you get like, I think 2 actions. You get to move and attack, or move and act as it's called. And depending on what you do and when you do them, your turn will come up faster or slower.
Yep.
So the important part is to either move and act, or just move. If you do one of either one, your turn comes up sooner. I think moving is the least, like...
one of the most underrated moves in this game.
Throw stone.
Throw stone.
I don't think throw stone actually gets more range from being up high, unlike bows.
No, it doesn't. But hey, look at that! It's one nice looking stone, 14 damage.
90% chance. It might do less though, since of the random number generator. Sure. Execute him with a stone to the face.
Nope, only did 7.
Yeah, half damage. Sometimes it knocks back too. It's really strange.
Yep. And then we'll just keep facing forward, and we can almost go back around, and now we get to watch the rest of this battle.
Yeah, but it's just like any other tactical RPG, except this game is just a little. Well, you'll see, but it has a little extra to it.
Yep.
Mainly.
Life is short. Very steady sword.
It doesn't make any sense. It's poorly translated. But sometimes when you use special abilities, characters will yell out a weird line, or it's an anime essentially. Just scream what you're attacking with.
Pretty much. It's like any other anime. The knights move forward. They can't really do anything this turn.
Yeah. Knights are interesting in that they can learn break techniques, either breaking equipment like this.
There we go.
And of course he got it.
You broke my mithril helmet. You bastard.
And armor doesn't actually give you any sort of damage protection in this unless it strictly specifies it does, like if it has a certain element on it. Instead, it just gives you hit points. Or MP.
That guy's been trained a little bit in... Those two have been trained a little bit in archer techniques.
Yeah, they're probably using charge 1 or 3.
Yep.
That's what they do. They can expend a bit of time.
Hey, look! Fluke's job went up. Too bad he's gonna die this round.
Congratulations, Luke.
I think his name was Flukes, actually.
Oh, whatever.
Like it was Flukes that he was... Hey look, Rad threw a stone tube.
You have black magic. Whatever. I guess I didn't feel like casting it. Yeah, Shark plus 1.
Charge plus 1, and then charge plus 2.
And you'll see the enemy, just like you, are earning experience and JP, which I believe stands for job points.
Yep.
And those are what you spend to upgrade your class.
Yep.
Master of all swords. Cut energy.
Knight sword.
And this is really
Same
cheesy.
thing first time. Yeah, pal.
Yeah, and that class is bullshit because that doesn't cost him anything at all, and it's instantaneous. So broken.
Yep.
Imagine if Gaffy Guck and Agrius weren't here.
If that was the case, this would be a lot tougher battle than it is.
Yeah.
So the chemist should die this turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
She'll finish him off. The chemist is a good thing to take out first, since they can throw potions and stuff around. It's nasty.
Thanks for giving that explanation. Press circle where you want to move every freaking time.
I think you can turn those off.
I might have to try. Those little stars you see above their head, that basically says that they are not quite dead yet, they're just knocked out.
Yeah, and those stars in specific means
revived.
that they actually can't die, so to speak.
So I'm actually going to back away from the battle, because I kind of...
Want to live?
Yeah, well, I could do this. I could go...
You should flank one of the archers.
Yeah. Move to there for right now, and then I want to heal.
But heal doesn't heal any hit points. Heal just removes some status ailments.
Oh, I fucked up.
And you can't cancel your move now. So just throw another wall. You can't wish on yourself, come on.
So stone.
I thought you played this game, man.
It's been a while, dang it. Alright, let's throw stone at you.
Please knock him back.
Nope. Wasn't gonna knock him back, there's the knight in front of him.
The most epic protagonist in any game. Throws rocks at his enemies.
Stasis sword. That'd be nice if it stuns them both.
I get a stop.
Yeah, but kills him.
Oh, killed one. It's good enough. Incidentally, this battle doesn't mean anything, so
No.
don't get your hopes up. Don't die.
But if I die, I think it's still game over.
No, it keeps going. You get knocked out.
Oh, okay, that's right. It's only game over if I actually die.
Die, yeah. And you can't die in this battle. That'd be kind of a dick move.
That
Make
would
the
be.
protagonist die in a battle they can't control.
Excuse me.
Sometimes I set this battle on automate and just come back after a few minutes.
It's like, yeah, it'll be fine. They'll finish themselves off.
You can just skip this part of the video, we'll come back. How did you miss? It was a 90% chance. That's why I hate this game. The guy had a 58% chance to break your helmet and it works. You have a 90% chance to hit him with your sword, it just misses. Swoof.
Hey, we'll throw another rock at him. We'll probably hit a geese in the back of the head. Nope, okay.
That would be hilarious.
I've done that before.
It'd be hilarious if
That's
you get, like, knocked out, too.
That's the funniest thing in the world. You hit yourself in the back of the head.
Okay, I think Agrias got this. She's using your body as a catalyst, but, it'll be alright. Stop.
Damn. See, why couldn't you have stopped him last turn before he could freaking...
It's funny, because he only has one way to move now. And he's
Yeah.
gonna take the shot instead. He's like, nope. Headshot. It's actually an interesting thing about bows, as opposed to crossbows, that the bows can fire over obstacles, whereas the crossbow has to be fired straight.
Yeah.
And he's dead. No?
Nope, not
Damn,
quite.
knights are hardy.
Yeah, he had like 180, 200 hit points.
But he can't
He
defend
stopped,
now.
so he can't defend. Yeah, he's at 36.
Oh, God damn it, they're so weak.
25.
Agrias, your knights suck.
I hit him this time. There you go.
There's actually a lot of factors in this. Even like every character has their own zodiac sign, and depending on compatibilities between zodiac signs, they can work better or worse, and blah blah blah. I'm not gonna care about that personally. I never do when I play this. Good God, just take him out.
That would have been great if Rad had killed him with the stone.
Nah, Agrias just finishes up.
Yeah.
And you're the only one that got knocked out. Sad face.
Yep. Wait. Princess, let go of me.
Huh?
Hey, look, I stood back up. I'm like, wait, what?
What happened?
So there's a princess in trouble. What's going on?
There's probably some gold guy over there dragging her. Hey, what do you know?
Oh, red and gold. Come here.
Gold and red. You know, gold is not a good material for armor.
No, it's not.
Or anything, really. There's noise going on over here. Help. Oh,
Oof.
sucker punch.
Hey, look, it's a Jokibo.
You know, I think this is how my marriage will eventually happen.
Just gonna knock her out. And...
Blamed yourself or God. I love that line.
just knock her out, ride it off into the wind on a Chocobo.
Yeah. That's what I would do. I'd have some people serenade me or like play me out as I went.
Delphia?
Delita? You're alive, Delita? But why? Well, why are you in Goltanananananas troops?
Go na 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 na.
Goltananana.
Oh boy.